Hello, and welcome to another uneventful episode of this fiasco of a podcast. It gets a couple of views. Most people don't even listen to the whole thing. Why do I still do it? I'm just bored. And that's all. Well, folks, I looked at the public freakout commentary, and I only saw a couple interesting clips, nothing worth playing. I saw a blind lady getting arrested, and she was backing her sexy ass into a cop, and I would have liked that. I would have came right there. Haven't had contact in years. And then I saw a clip of these joggers beating up this white couple outside of a Hooters or something, and then there's another clip, but nothing worth really, it's all the same crap, But regardless of that, I'm going to do another Jack movie review. I saw this movie called Killer Doughnuts, and I think you guys should watch it. I liked it much better than the last film. It's not funny, but I would say it's another comedy horror movie, but it's more likable. And I think it has the chick that was in Waiting. Have you remembered the chick who was she played the underage girl in the movie? She was the hostess. It's her and this guy. They're friends. And pretty much they work in this donut shop. And this guy has a crazy uncle who's a scientist. He comes into the shop. Spoiler alert, everybody. He contaminates the donuts by accident. And he turned into these animated killer donuts with teeth. And they start attacking people and stuff. And I'm not going to spoil the whole movie, but it's kind of weird because it's like, also there's a black and white cop in there. It's like all these bad horror movies. I actually like this movie way better. But all these cheesy comedy horror movies have a black and a white cop, like in all of them. I don't know what that's about. But regardless of that, it was actually a good movie. I liked it. I give it a much better rating than the last one I watched. It wasn't funny, but it was just a cool movie. It was different. I liked it. But the guy in the movie, he's a Chad. He looks like an underwear model, and he's with this blonde chick, and she treats him like shit. And then, of course, the chick he's friends with is really hot, too, and that would never happen in real life. No average-looking guy who works in a donut shop would pretty much have a hot girlfriend, even though she wasn't really his girlfriend, and then have a hot friend who wants to fuck him. I mean, that's Hollywood for you. All right, enough of this black pill stuff. So I watched that, and then Wednesday, I talked about this before in my live stream, I went to this open mic in Bensalem. It's in a distillery called 1675, and I went up first, which I always do. I always go up first, and I pretty much did one of my classic bits. I talk about an interracial porn movie I saw. I say the N-word in it about 5 times in context, and then, of course, every comic that came on after me had to reference it and pretty much call me out and say, come on, man, you can't say that. And then this black comic that I know was kind of cool. He referenced it, but he did it more in a jokey way. But then there's this other Uncle Tom loser black comic who's in the city, of course, had to do the whole, oh, you ruined the show, and I can't believe you did that, and oh, the establishment. It's like, first of all, this black guy didn't buy anything. I bought something. I tipped. I bought 2 drinks and food. And this guy said, I ruined the establishment. You didn't buy anything, you cheap fuck. So, how did I ruin the establishment? I was a customer. I actually bought something and tipped. Something your people know nothing about. Anyways, so that happened. And then this female comic messaged me twice. She said she's going to bring some audience members for the next open mic. We'll see if that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't. And you guys saw the live streams, the Thursday night live stream. I played some pool. I was sweating. It was actually kind of cool. I wish I had someone to play with, but I usually play pocket pool alone anyway. And then Friday night, I did my usually parking lot stream with the Wawa, pretty boring. And then Saturday, I was down in the city, had some hot wings. I still haven't pooped that out, by the way. When is that going to come out? I don't know. And then, we're here right now. So, the graphics card, I talked about that before. It didn't fit. I ordered another one. I mean, actually, it fit, but I need a power cable, and my old computer doesn't have one. So I took it back to the UPS store yesterday, and that is it, folks. I'm done. I'm just going to leave my computer the way it is. It's fine. I don't need to stream games anyways. I don't really want to be a game streamer. But I thought it would be cool to, have a faster computer, but that's fine. Well, folks, that's it for my boring week. I know you guys are thinking, man, what a life you live. I know. Well, let's get to the pretty much the odd news, which is about 50 to I would say 75% of the show at this point. Dutch employee fired by U.S. firm for shutting off webcam awarded 65,000 Deutsch in court. Yeah, so shut off the webcam. What does that mean? What did he do? Man takes rescue camel in In-N-Out drive-thru in Las Vegas for fries. That's like a commercial type shit. I actually like to see that. Imagine working a drive-thru. It's very bored. Nothing happens. Now that happens, and then the tiny Canadian town has 17-foot tall statue dedicated to Cheetos dust. Chester Cheetah. Japanese woman pays for a Russian astronaut to return to Earth in alleged scam. Silent films to live on a movie theater lobby card project. Oh, this is interesting. New Hampshire student sparks outrage over racist homecoming proposal. Man, this I gotta read. Oh, be careful, everyone. This story includes an image depicting a racist statement. It says, if I was black, I would be picking up, and he didn't say the word cotton, but it shows some cotton on the board. But I'm white, so I'm picking you for homecoming, yes or no? Oh my god, that's fucking awesome, you guys. Oh my god. That's original too. This guy is not only a Chad, but he is, well, he's not really a Chad, he's kind of ugly actually, but he's tall. I like it. And the girl said yes, so he wins. How are dogs killing, and I don't think that's racist, by the way, that's just good old-fashioned funny. If you think it's racist, you're a libtard. And don't listen to my show. How a dogs killing turned Brooklyn aggressive against one against another. Yeah, I heard a couple mauled against somebody. It's always these pit bulls. Pit bulls and Rottweilers are the blacks of dogs. I used to do a joke like that, and that same black comic, I tell you, they got mad. That was the first time they called me out, but I said the N-word. So what? Get over it. Your people call each other that all day. You even say it in your act, you bitch. A disgruntled tourist smashed 2,000-year-old statues in the Vatican because he was denied a meeting with Pope Francis. Video of Mississippi daycare staff scaring and chasing toddlers with Halloween masks outrages the community. Oh, that's just fun. Little kids like to be scared. Scare those little bastards. Hong Kong offers 500,000 free air tickets to 10 tourists back. We need tourists back. Buy 500 free tickets. Sound Mexican. That's another bad impression, folks. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Couple breaks into home, throws darts, uses bathroom, and steals toilet paper. I gotta see this couple. It could be a white couple, but I don't know if I'm gonna show them or not. Yeah, why would they? Wait a minute. Rosera Reynolds and Amory Reynolds. Wait, they're related? I don't know. Sounds Hispanic. The Hocus Pocus Cottage is now welcoming visitors on Airbnb. California serial killer on a mission in Slayings. Finally, some action. I mean, it says it shows a person. It says shows a picture of Drake. Wait, is Drake killing people? It says the fatal shooting of 6 men. We don't know what the motive is. People are just bored. That's what it is. Hundreds attend a joint funeral as daughter dies after her father. Oh, jeez. Wheaton Man is the best giant pumpkin grower in Illinois, but he wants a 2,000-pound gourd. Sounding something we would do. Wichita man arrested for public intoxication after hanging on back a semi. That's not a boner. That's a truck. For over 100 miles. Irish dancing world hit by cheating allegations. LAPD officer during trained exercise reportedly investigating cops accused of gang rape. Let's read that again. I'm not sure what I just read. LAPD officer was killed during a training exercise reportedly investigating cops. So he was investigating other cops gang raping somebody. They killed him. I don't even know what I'm reading at this point. All right, interesting stuff. The Pacific Ocean is shrinking and making America to collide with Asia. New York University professor fired after students said his class was too hard. Yeah, well, there was an Indian guy in my school who failed a ton of kids too in this computer class because he made it too convoluted, and it took him, I don't think they fired him, but I think something had that because he got the worst reviews on Rate My Professor. But yeah, there are teachers like that. You got to use Rate My Professor. You got to. Save yourself money and time. Craighead Library Defunded attacker, Arkansas school in the past. Coyote was removed from a bathroom stall at a California middle school. That's a coyote ugly of a story. Alright. Man, there's no Florida stories. It's all about California. Police union says SDPD officers are quitting because of oversight commission that doesn't exist yet. Transgender criminal group resorts to kidnapping to fund sex reassignment surgery. Oh my. They really want a fake vagina despite their butthole. Ugh. Northeastern mistakenly sends out 4,000 acceptance letters to law school applicants. Oh, but if they accept you, that's it. If they fucked up, you should be able to get into school. I don't care what anybody says. King Charles hired a full-time piper to wake him up every day. Oh, I thought it said wiper. I was going to save that for Tales from the Poop. It's Tales from the Shit. This guy's got a personal wiper? Jesus Christ appears on 20-euro notes. Why not? They put all these other idiots on the bill. Why not Jesus? Lizzo invited to James Madison's house after playing his 200-euro flute. I think I saw that. Trespassing fan tackled by Rams Bobby Wagner. Oh yeah, so this guy ran on the field, and these two big black football players tackled him, and they put it up his butt. Okay, that last part didn't happen, but they tackled him, and then now he's going to file a report because it was unnecessary. But they were trying to the wrestlers. First of all, wrestlers do that stuff all the time. You guys ever see those videos where people sneak into the wrestling matches, and the wrestlers just punch the shit out of them? What's the difference? Kind of the same thing. She faked her kidnapping to go back to her ex. Now she'll get 18 months in prison. Good. She should get 18 years in prison, I should say. 6 women in neon green leotards attacked New York City subway riders. The Onion filed a brief with the Supreme Court. It's not a joke. Dudes only play extreme metal to impress other dudes. According to one study, Richard Christie really is gay for the Howard Stern Show. Fat Bear Week this week. Ooh, was that about me? 125 dead after crowd crushed at Indonesia football match. Damn. 125 people, that's a lot. I'm not sure. We're coming to the end here. John Paul, college student banned from school grounds because unsuitable mullet haircut. I think I read that last week. Well, folks, that's it. As far as what's on the show next, what's going to come up next week, I don't know. Obviously, some more awful live streams. And I want to do a prank call show. I'm going to start going to Craigslist, getting some numbers and stuff. That'd be nice if we could do a prank call show next week. I can't promise. I'm going to try. And anything else that happens, you guys will see. And that is it. I thank you folks for listening to the bottom of my fat little round heart. See you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.